You here to talk about Anderton software? Because your 24-hour Liberty Rail Pass is up.
Then I guess it's a good thing that just came in the mail for me.
What is it?
Maintenance records showing they replaced the heat sensors on all of their trains within 6 weeks after the derailment. Now, why would they do that if they never failed a safety test?
They wouldn't.
Which means Joe Henderson was telling the truth.
I can think of 3 different ways they'll explain this away.
Not if we can get them on record before they know we have it.
And why don't they know we have it?
The same way I didn't know they got Joe Henderson sealed records.
Which means you did something sketchy.
Harvey, do you want to spend all night asking me exactly what I did or did not do, or do you want to help me right a wrong?
Donna? Set a deposition with Liberty Rail and tell them this time it won't just be Mike.
I'm on it.
Who the hell is that?
That's the CEO of Liberty Rail.
I know who he is. Who is she?
That's their lawyer.
Why didn't she tell me she was hot?
Because it's not relevant?
It is to me.
Why?
Because she's hot.
You must be the infamous Harvey Specter.
You must be...
Evan Smith.
I have to admit, when I saw your name was Evan, I thought you were a man.
And I have to admit, when I saw your name was Harvey, I thought you were a man.
I think I'm in love.
I think you are, too.
Okay, can we get this over with?
We sure can. I don't even know how you have any questions at all, given our last meeting.
We just have a few.
Mr. McIntyre, before the derailment, Liberty Rail conducted tests on the heat sensors on its trains. Is that correct?
Of course we did.
And why was that?
We run tests on all our systems. It's routine.
And the finding of that report is that there were no problems with the heat sensors.
Are you going to just ask questions that you already know the answers to?
It's routine.
There weren't any problems with the sensors.
And do you routinely replace the heat sensors?
Yes. We replace them every 5 years as part of our regularly scheduled maintenance.
And when was the last regularly scheduled maintenance?
That would be 2 years ago.
And you wouldn't fix something that wasn't broken, right?
Of course not. I'm not in the business of wasting money, gentlemen.
I'm a bit confused. If you're not in the business of wasting money, and there was nothing wrong with those sensors, then why did you just replace all of them?
They didn't replace all of them.
I think we'd like your client to answer that question.
You're in a bit of a pickle, Richard. You don't know whether to say you did or you didn't.
Of course, you could roll the dice with your own life, just like you did with other people's.
But the truth is, it doesn't matter, because you already said on camera you didn't replace those sensors.
And we have these.
Where'd you get these?
I'll tell you what I told Joe Henderson. It doesn't matter where they came from. It just matters that they're here.
I need to talk to my client.
That's a good idea. You should discuss how many zeros you're going to write on that check.
And one more thing. You're not only going to write a check, you're going to write a public admission, because people died in that crash.
That's not how this works.
That's how it works today.
You really gonna force him to make a public admission?
Damn right I am.
What are you, Mahatma Gandhi?
Somebody has to be. You were too busy demanding a bunch of zeros.
Well, I was just looking out for you. These suits don't pay for themselves.
No, they don't. Mike, great job. You really stepped it up.
Thanks, Harvey. I think you might be starting to come into your own, too.